Welcome everyone, my name is Sofia Cordova. Today we'll talk about the SMEs and their opportunities in the international market. To talk to us about this, we have Maria Marcos, Fiorella Quinto, Luz Castillos, and Jacqueline Rojas. Let's start by mentioning that in Peru there are around 2.7 million companies. 94% of these are micro and 5% of these are small businesses. They represent the 99% of business units in the country and create 85% of the jobs and contribute with that 40% in the GDP. However, only half survive first. Let's start with talking with Maria Marcos, going to mention us about the textile sector. Maria, you can start now, please.
With regard to the textile sector, Peru as an exporting country has great opportunities signed over the time. The textile industry in Peru has become an industry that only among that manufacture of fabrics and clothing contributes 1.1% of the Peruvian GDP. Thank you.
Okay, Fiorella Quinto, would you like to talk to us about the agriculture sector? Fiorella, you can start now, please.
The agricultural sector registered the greatest participation of formal, small, and medium-sized enterprises. They have a diversified market, but they mainly export to Europe, the 38%, and the US, the 32%. The most exported product by SMEs is cocoa and coffee. And despite the difficult situation that currently happens around the world about COVID-19, according to the newspaper Gestion, in the agricultural sector has an increase of the 2.1%, means that the market niche continue available for this sector, providing them more opportunities for the economic stability. Thanks.
Now, Luz Castillo will start talking to us about the fishing sector. Luz, you can start now.
The more fishing resources that SMEs offer in the market have not changed due to the state of national emergency, wherever the commercialization chain, which depends on the means of conservation and transportation, have been limited by social immobilization, despite have been considered as an essential service. In relation to export of cured products like algae, anchovies, eggs, shark fins, etc., we see that they had a significant drop or more than 50% in April. Compared to March, the export of 77 of cured products is destined to China. In April 2020, compared to previous years, the drop in export of frozen and cured products can be seen, while the volume of cane export is maintained. Thank you.
Now, Jacqueline Rojas will start talking to us about the mining sector. Jacqueline, you can start now, please.
Well, Peru is one of the most attractive countries for mining investment in the world. At the global and Latin American level, Peru is one of the main producers of metal diversity, such as silver, zinc, and gold. So we have an abundant resource and production capacity of the Peruvian mining activity. The mining sector has generated around 3,000 SMEs. And in addition, the minerals produced in Peru has a high demand in today's world market. The United States, China, Japan, and European Union are the main countries with high demand. And I consider that the opportunity offered by our country have made us one of the countries in the region where there is greater investment in mining, with successful results and presence of leading companies in the world mining industry. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your comments. Now I would like to ask you, each one of you, the same question. And the question is, what is the probability that the sale in the sector will be successful? Let's start with Maria. Maria, please.
With regard to the international market, from Peru is supporting the SMEs in the textile sector with the training of the entrepreneurs. Since the objective of this is strengthen their capacities and opportunities in the framework of COVID-19. Also through the powers of the block related to innovation, bringing creativity, and adapting the change demanded by the current context. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Maria. I would like to next with Fiorella. Fiorella, would you like to answer the question?
Okay, and yes, in the agricultural sector, we have more opportunities because, as I said, this sector has increased. Now we know that we are in the pandemic situation. So yes, they will create more job opportunities and create more market niches. Thank you.
Thank you, Fiorella. I would like to continue with Luz. Luz, would you like to answer the question, please?
I think this sector can be successful by promoting the formulation of the SMEs dedicated to artisanal fishing, taking into account that half of them are not yet formalized. In addition, this measure should be accompanied by inspection processes in order to prevent illegal fishing and illegal boat building. This will benefit youth with an increase in demand from the fishing sector. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Luz. Jacqueline, can you answer the question, please?
Yes, I think the probability is high because the mining sector has generated jobs for many Peruvians. For example, mining products represent more than 60% of total national exports. So this sector is very successful because the project mining investment in the southern part of Peru for the next 10 years, it's more than $23,000 million. Thank you.
Thank you so much for answering your questions and for your information. We'd like to thank you for coming and talking to us. Thank you so much.